7:22 in the morning time on this Thursday morning, March the 4th, 2021. The Direct Mod News of Mountain. This is the Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, March 4th, 2021. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Thursday morning, March 4th, 2021. 26 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts at 7:22. Top stories on the Peter Channel News at 7:23 is Joe Biden, who pushed the limit civil checks, rated very favorable by just 4%. Governor Graham of Texas insult 3 of his 4 medical advisors on lift the mask order. Elaine Chai used DOT resources for personal alerts. Fairview Business ID report said. Officials put unusual limits on DC NASCAR before riot commander said. Capitol Breach says intelligence shows military group may be part of the breach the Capitol. California will reserve 40% of the COVID-19 vaccine for disadvantaged to speed reopenings. Fauci calls loosening COVID-19 restrictions inexplicable as variants spread another surge. House passes sweeping bills on voter rights and police reform. Texas Power Grid CEO is fired following the widespread outages during winter storms. Trump made Twitter the White House spec Bill Clinton. Running claim wanted to change that. Most alleged Capitol rioters and connector groups settle as fads. The Pope's Iraq trip could be the most dangerous yet, but the country's drilling Christian minority hopes he wounds. European Union begins review of Russia's Sputnik COVID vaccine. Prince Philip died, recovered from successful heart surgery. Pale says Myanmar protesters identified killed march again. Insult commercial satellite imagery shows activity at North Korea's Yongbyon nuclear facility and possible preparation to extract plutonium and nuclear weapons according to website 38 North. Packages and insurance claims of millions of impacted residents were adding up to make the cost of the coast. Winter weather will last even more costly than the historic 2020 hurricane season. SpaceX successfully launches 20th Starlink mission. Mississippi passes bill to prevent transgender youth from women's sports and House passes expensive voter election bill. North Attleboro School reopening plans get mostly positive reactions. Seekonk police officers help our rescued suicidal women and human trafficking victims. Seekonk selection race a busy one. Thank me over Morning's former truck star Jared Torres. Former Tiger Hoop star talks COVID college ball. Parkland teachers are eligible for vaccine. School districts turn to PR firm for investigations. Local musicians are ready to rock with caution. Taylor gets stopped today out at 121.43 at 31.270.09. SP found at 50.57 at 390.72 and Nasdaq at 361.04 at 12.997.75. Reddit target reduced spars. Market companies commit with GameStop as top short squeeze target. 10-year Treasury yields at 1, but 10-year Treasury yield eases but holds about 1.45% at a Paul speech. SpaceX and rocket goes up in flames after landing. More than 250,000 Utahns are fully vaccinated. Now is not the time to stop wearing masks, says CDC Director Rachel Walensky. India has got COVID-19 vaccine already used, shows progress in trials. Chinese astronauts training for space station crewed flight. SpaceX takes 75th Falcon rocket landed after launching 60 more Starlink satellites. NASA to provide update on President's first since Moore's landed. In sports last night, the Boston Bruins fell to the Washington Capitals in a shootout 2-1. Tonight, Boston Celtics down in Tampa take out the Toronto Raptors. Brooklyn Nets James Harden gets mixed response from fans to return to Houston. Villanova's call and Philadelphia exits win with serious left knee injury MRI on Thursday. Jazz's Donovan Mitchell rips after ejected versus Sixers and Washington football team replaces Cheerios and the Core Dents team. Peter Children's time is 7:27. Time now for Peter Channel traffic to check. Baby! The BTA subway system, commuter rail, and the ferries, they all looking good. Take a look at the highways of highways of Rhode Island. Looking good except the 130 spots on low sort of cheap side stretch. 44 slow to the middle of stretch, and Route 6 a little bit slow ride. Route 35 on the board. 95, 24 not bad side. A little bit slow. 95 slow ride 128 Canton. 24 slow to 139 and sorting down to 128 Canton. Stop expressway not bad side. A little bit slow between about the river all the way up into the Bass Ave exit and Central Artery southbound side, little slow around the South Station Tunnel, and Store Drive westbound side, 11 connector westbound, a little bit slow between 93 down to Route 28 due to South Park exit, and Route 2 is looking good from next to all the way down to Belmont, 128 a little bit slow over Route 28 and Lexington and the Pikes looking good from Sturbridge all the way down to Boston, and 295 looking good from 128 to the Webster border. Mass back a little bit slow around today when it's Springfield, but Central to Western Mass highways are looking good. And in Connecticut, 91 south by side, a little bit slow around Northbridge, Connecticut stretch, and Bear Parkway west by side, a little slow around Bridgeport, and the Hennepin around the Durham stretch, and 95 south by side, low slow Stepford stretch, and Route 101 west by side, low slow to Manchester, New Hampshire. But look good about New Hampshire to me. Peter Channel News Time is 7:29. Time now for weather report. Extended period of dry weather will continue in the middle of next week. A cold front brings increase in wind today and tonight, as well as chill temperatures today. Throughout the weekend, a pattern change to above normal. Early spring out temperatures that takes hold when reaching weather to a good part of the work weekend. Increased cloud cover temperatures up for the next few hours based on the largest observations of trends. And otherwise, forecast remains largely on track. And take a look at the national weather summary. Snow expected in the central Rockies today, while rain and thunderstorms are expected in the central summer plains, and critical risk of fire. The weather is in the place for the 7-hour plains today. Precipitation will increase for the Pacific and the Northwest today, and the Northern Canal for Friday. And our low pressure system is in forecast to move southeastward across the Southern Plains by Friday, and then the Gulf of Mexico early Saturday, spread of precipitation across the central U.S. and the Gulf Coast. State snow will expected in the higher elevations, especially in the central Rockies, where 6 to 12 inches could fall today before. And the night, far east rain showers and thunderstorms are forecast across the central semi-high plains, and rainfall amounts should be generally less than an inch, but there is some chance thunderstorms could be strong in this area. Containing hail, light showers, and thunderstorms could spread across the central and eastern parishes of the Gulf Coast and the Florida later Friday and Saturday. Behind the dry line and the cold front, oscillations due to the low pressure system of fire stage will be a front today with dry conditions and gusty winds, and a critical risk of a fire weather is still in with the Storm Protection Center over the 7-hour plains, along with the wind advisories and a fire weather watch. Rounds of upper level energy spinning in the eastern Pacific and approaching the fertile system will lead to increase in precipitation changes in the Pacific and Northwest, spreading in Northern California on Friday. Rain expected along the coast and the lower elevations, while higher elevations should see snowfall over the foot as forecast for the Shasta and Saturday morning. Gusty winds are also forecasted in the west, and the wind rise and high wind warnings are scattered in Oregon and Northern California and elsewhere. Winds of very light snow are possible across the interior northeast over the couple of days, which could end up accumulated in a few inches of the Great Mountains and Adirondack and it'll be in conjunction with the normal temperatures over the next couple of days. Just spread southward toward the middle Atlantic, Carolina's Friday as a cold front passes. Meanwhile, the northern plains can expect warmer than average temperatures by 20 to 35 degrees over the next couple of days. Highs could exceed 60 degrees. Okay, take a look at the forecast. Goes like this. Today, set sky about 40 degrees, left northwest wind increase at 8 to 13 miles an hour, wind gets highs 26 miles for tonight. Mostly good sky low at 18 degrees, northwest by 10 miles an hour, gets highs 30 miles an hour for Friday. Most of the sun sky about 34, low 18 degrees, west of about 7 to 13 miles an hour, gets highs 25 miles an hour for Saturday. Sun sky about 33, low 17 degrees, west of about 8 to 10 miles an hour for Sunday. Sun sky about 35, low 20 degrees, west northwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Monday. Sun sky about 41, low 29 degrees, left for wind coming northwest around 6 miles in the morning. Tuesday, most of the sun sky about 53, low 31 degrees, west of about 5 to 7 miles an hour. And for Wednesday, most of the sun sky about 60 degrees, calm coming to south around 5 to 8 miles an hour in the morning. Right now, Norton, it's 26 degrees in fair skies. That's going to do the Peter Channel Water News for March 4th, 2021 on 8 First and one, Peter J. Worcester, we have a good morning, goodbye, attitude. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. See you at noontime for a noontime report. Hope you have a good morning.